vaginal area. It's like from up below his balls and ain't. Yeah,
I don't know
that's a poor angle.
That's why I just watch porn with girls in it.
Yeah,
because girls are prettier.
But that's exactly.
So Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 also has this really amazing, like, the nuns in the movie are great, and they're like, sex is bad! And they're terrible, and one of the nuns lives at an address that's like 666, which rules. And also there's, like, nuns who are into wheelchair, like, ninjutsu.
Okay.
In the movie.
Is that a thing?
Well, it is in the movie. That's why you need to watch it. It's great. What's your second Christmas movie pick?
If anybody's still listening, I choose Christmas Vacation. When that fucking squirrel comes out of that Christmas tree, that is one of the funniest moments in any Christmas movie ever. Hands down. Fight me. Prove me wrong.
It's pretty great. No, my favorite is, well, the first part is I really love Cousin Eddie pumping his, like, sewage.
In the sewer?
Yeah, pumping his, like,
and waving at Clark like, hey.
And doesn't he have a fucking beer?
Yes, he has a fucking beer. It's like Coors Light.
It's like you, dude. It's like the only person I know who would, like, pop a cap at 7 o'clock in the morning and be like, hey, I'm out here doing chores and drinking some beer.
Well, this is my 5 o'clock because I just worked the night shift. But besides that, I connect to Cousin Eddie. He really does come from my people. Is it because he was unemployed for 7 years or because he had that failed worm farm? Both. Both. I can respect both. But Eddie still tries the entire time. And also, and doesn't Eddie go kidnap his balls?
We're gonna, they're gonna be the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
When he doesn't get the bonus for the pool, he keeps on and on about the pool. Clark.
It's a really fucking funny movie, and I feel like it totally carries over. So aside from Cousin Eddie, my other favorite scenes are involving Margot and Todd, the neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Right.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking, what's her face?
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah, okay, so it's Elaine from Seinfeld and the other, yes, those are some of the best
They're
scenes.
like the best yuppie couple.
They totally nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, they really did.
They're the best.
Oh, wow, I'm glad you remember that, because that was the best.
Todd and Margot.
So what is your number 2?
Well, this is actually, like, really out of character for me to pick this kind of movie, because you know I'm not a big fan normally of, like, romantic comedies.
Oh, no.
But Love Actually. I love it. I think it's a great Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's got, like, 6 or so subplots happening throughout. There's an ensemble cast.
Sounds great.
Fuck you.
I'm
Liam
just kidding.
Neeson, Colin Firth, Laura Linney, Keira Knightley. And then you have Hugh Grant as the Prime Minister. And my favorite scene in the whole movie is when Hugh Grant is dancing to the Pointer Sisters, like, all around, and all of his staff is, like,
I don't remember this movie. I'll have to watch it.
It's great. And then Colin Firth is hot. I mean, in this movie, he's still hot, but he's not as hot as, like, the Pride and Prejudice when he's, like, got the wet white shirt lake scene.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. Good. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't be jealous. He's a British.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. They can act American.
He's British and you're from Shelby, so I'm sorry.
Well, that's the same thing.
Your accent doesn't turn me off.
That's what I came from. Yeah.
But Love Actually is a really great movie.
Okay.
So if you like the kind of cutesy love stories, and there's a lot of, like, kind of funny parts in it, and I just think it's a really good romantic comedy just in time for Christmas.
Yeah, that movie sounds horrible and nobody should watch it.
Well, you should.
So I'm going to move on to my number 3.
Probably something really stupid.
It is fucking Die Hard. Number 1. That is a Christmas movie.
See that? I'm making like a jerk off motion. And
that Christmas
I just blew
movie.
that load in your face.
You can finish upon my face if you want, but it will not change the fact that
Do you know that I don't think I've ever seen that movie in its entirety.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I just thought it was really boring. And
oh my God. We're going to watch it.
No, we're not.
Or as soon as we're done, we're going to watch it.
No.
All 3 of them. No. Or 5 of them. No. However many.
I have pornos to watch.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the scene with the guy's butt that you were telling me about in the ball
but you can say that, but you know so many parts of that inner pop culture. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers, is part of our pop culture lexicon. Yes. Prove me wrong. I'm sipping tea right now.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be like not a regular dad, but a cool dad?
No, I'm totally not trying to. I'm trying to be me right now.
Okay, so what else about Die Hard? So you've got a lot of jargon in your lexicon?
Yeah, and the dad from Family Matters fucking assisting Bruce Willis.
Okay, and then? And then?
And then Bruce fucking kicks everybody's ass.
And then?
Don't do this right now.
Are there like Russians in the movie or something?
No, it's fucking...
Or am I confusing that with like Beverly Hills Cop?
Oh my God. Is it Hans Gerber? No, it's fucking... They're Germanish. They're Eastern European. Oh my God.
So they're foreign. It's what I'm saying. So there are like... So Russian could be...
Yes.
That's not completely like a dumb answer.
You pushed me to the point where I feel like I've said something incorrect and I've looked stupid. So let's move on to your number 3.
Okay, so my number 3, Gremlins.
Oh my, okay.
It is a Christmas movie.
It is.
I mean, you've got carolers, you've got Christmas trees, you've got the lights.
I love Gremlins.
I mean, there's so much about Gremlins that makes it a fucking Christmas movie. What I love about it is that there are literal monsters running around.
Yeah.
Just wreaking havoc. And I feel like that's a metaphor for kids at the holidays.
Totally.
Well, I feel like whoever created the Gremlins were just thinking about having like a bunch of unruly fucking little bratty kids run around, open up presents.
They're fucking multiplying?
They're fucking multiplying. You're like, I didn't know my cousins had so many fucking kids.
I thought they were okay at first, but now it's kind of like a thing.
It's like the wrapping paper's flying. Yeah. They're fucking sticky and there's shit on the walls. And you're just like, what the fuck is going on? And they're like, running. Oh my God. It's just terrible. And then you want to shoot them, but you can't because they're like little creatures. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, I feel like the juxtaposition of having like the holiday kind of coupled with like the horror of these little monsters just makes the whole comedy even funnier.
Did you really just say juxtaposition?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you? I'll have you know, I studied film. I was a film minor.
Oh my God, I minored in film.
Quit smoking your cigar and let's talk about this.
Oh no, I minored in real life. I minored in the School of Hard Knocks.
Fuck you. Gremlins. Now what's your number 4?
Oh my God. If anyone's still listening, my number 4 is Bill Murray's Scrooge.
Yes!
That was a good movie, guys.
Yes!
That was the best take on the fucking whole Scrooge thing.
Last week at trivia, I asked the question, what was his name? Like, what was his character's name? What was his name?
I didn't know it then.
It was Frank Cross.
It was Frank Cross.
And my favorite part is when he's on his treadmill in his office, his wallpaper says Cross, a thing you nail people to. I thought that shit was funny as fuck.
Oh my God, who notices that?
Me?
People with a film minor, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, maybe I...
Yeah, Scrooge is great.
Yeah, that was really good.
It's obviously like a different take on the
whole
Christmas Carol.
I loved all the ghosts.
And it's like a show within a movie because they're working on the TV set and all that.
Well, I thought it was fresh. It left a mark on me growing up.
It's a great cast. And what's her name? Carol Kane?
Yes,
I'm glad. Ghost of Christmas Present.
I'm glad you looked up, any of this.
She's so fucking funny. I love it. When she's like kicking him and like hitting him in the head with a fucking toaster.
Yeah.
And she's just like mean as shit to him. And it's great.
Yeah. It was really fun. I do remember that.
And then when they're on the set of like making the Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
There's like a set guy who comes over and he's got like a little mouse and he's like, we can't get these antlers just stick to his head. Yeah. Bill Murray's like, can't you just staple him or something?
Oh, that's great.
And then you've got like Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
And he's great in that as well.
I know.
With his shotgun and he's like, you find me and I have a little baby daughter? And yeah.
Well, he will not do that nowadays. Did you know that?
The Voice?
No, totally not. From Police Academy? That whole thing?
Yeah.
He will not. But he's actually really fucking funny. You know one of the funniest things he said to me? Or to me. I heard him say, rather.
He was speaking to you, babe.
Yeah. He had, he's talking about still having groupies even though he's older.
Yeah.
And he's like, which weirds him out that there's like these groupies. And they'll come up like, oh, Bobcat, I just want to go and fuck you all night. And he's just like, ugh. Can we just fuck once and have a low sodium breakfast? I thought that was the funniest fucking shit.
We were supposed to see him, remember? And he had a car accident.
Yeah,
and they canceled the show and we didn't get to go.
Yeah, can't we just fuck once and have a low sodium breakfast? That's a 45-year-old take.
Is it?
Yeah, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. I'm not 45.
Me either.
But you're in your 40s.
But I'm 41.
And you're a grandpa.
Anyway, so what was your number? What's your number 4? I'm sure I doubt anyone's still
Go eat some fibrous foods. Home Alone.
Oh, you asshole.
Macaulay Culkin, I mean, let's face it, he's cute, he's adorable, and he's
that movie
hilarious.
was revolutionary in so many ways.
I mean,
it really was.
He's a kid that's definitely smart enough to be on his own. He can outsmart the bad guys. Plus, it's a movie that, it does kind of pull on your heartstrings a little bit. When he realizes, his fucking family's awful.
They are. They're mean to him.
I always was his family's, they're fucking terrible.
I could connect to him.
People. But he realizes how important it is to have your family, even if they're fucking awful and toxic.
No, it's the perfect lesson.
Like his uncle? I wanted to fucking drop kick his uncle. He was a fucking little bitch. And then he had that stupid brother, Buzz.
Oh, Buzz.
Ugh, but yeah, his family's terrible.
Yeah, but did you know the family that actually owned that house chose to stay there when they were shooting so they could basically make calls on things as they happened? Oh, no, you can't do that. Yes, you can do that. But they were like in a marked off territory of the house was a living quarters for the people who actually own the house.
It's very interesting.
Is it? Well, you can thank the wizard and the bruiser for that.
Well, what do those people do for a living that they can afford that big ass house?
Well, they never said that. Not what I do.
Because what does the dad do? That he has this big ass house, all these fucking kids, and they just go to Paris for Christmas.
Yeah, you just go to Paris for 2 weeks, a $40,000 trip.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then, of course, we have to talk about the Wet Bandits, the two criminals in the movie.
Yeah, it's Pesci and Stern.
Yeah, and they're fucking hilarious. They're such a great team. And you've got the physical comedy, the ridiculousness of you got the short guy, the tall guy.
Oh, totally.
Just
totally the stuntmen and the things they sought out to do in these shots is just next level shit. I mean, it really is. And that's why it seems real because most of it is.
Well, it's just so funny. And then on top of that, it's they're really stupid criminals. And I feel that so much because I feel like we live in this area where there's a lot of fucking dumbasses that do some dumb shit. So it's totally believable that these two guys would actually be criminals.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is the kind of dumb shit they would do. Yeah,
and then mark every one of your crimes with a signature, turn all the water on.
Like the Wet Bandits.
Oh, we know every crime you guys did.
What are they going to call me, the Snack Bandit? We realized the pantry had been raided.
No, but
and someone had eaten all of the snack pack pudding.
But truly, that movie is a really big movie for people our age that grew up because it really resonated with you. The whole story, I mean, as you're watching that movie for the first time, and the old man who seems so fucking scary, and then it evolves into him going to see his little granddaughter who he, hadn't seen or had contact with and sing and all that. Wow, yeah, it's a powerful movie.
I mean, it's a funny movie, but then it does kind of pull on your heartstrings.
No, yeah,
it's got all the things in it.
Yeah, it does. That's why it's the perfect Christmas movie.
And then, of course, the Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Oh, well, I mean, that's fucking great. So what's your number 5?
Oh, my God. You asshole. You took Home Alone, and that's fucked up. But Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh,
I don't think I could pick 5 top Christmas movies without putting that in there. Right?
Yeah, it's a great one.
Because the lessons learned and everything that Charlie saw along the way and all his friends, everything they just figured out during their little Christmas special, it meant a lot to me growing up.
I loved Linus. He was a character I'm most related to because he had his blankie.
Well, he was disheveled. I think that was what. Yeah,
he was my guy.
Right.
I love Linus.
Yeah, Linus.
And I still have a blankie, and I'm 39.
But Linus learned a lot.
Did he?
He learned a lot along the way, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. I don't care about that part. I just liked him because he had a blankie.
Right.
It made me feel less weird.
Yeah, and God, I can't remember his name.
Oh my God, you married a woman who's got a blankie.
The author of Charlie Brown?
Charles Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz, he really pushed